How's it going, everybody? We are back with another stream of the Deathless run, and I am ready for it. It's been a week. It's been a week since I've had to touch Elden Ring, and I'm ready for it. Thank God I left notes to remind myself what the heck I gotta do next. So, if you're new to the Deathless run, and this is your first VOD or first stream you're catching, I can't die in any way, shape, or form. So, as of right now, I've got pretty much all of Limgrave and the Weeping Peninsula done. The only thing I have left to do is Yura's questline, because I want it for the Lord of Blood. Just as a little extra reinforcement that I won't die when I fight him. Not that I'm worried about it, because I'm pretty good at that fight. But still, you can never be too safe. More than likely, I'm going to die to gravity anyway, like I did 10 times already. But we are going to be starting the stream here, or the playthrough, I should say, very soon. We just have to talk with Yura, who should be right over there. And then once we get his quest line done, we will move into Stormveil Castle. As you can see for the build, we got Moonveil and an Uchigatana that we are going to eventually switch to Cold. That way it's staggered, or its stats line up a little bit better with the Uchigatana or the Moonveil. And we're going to absolutely destroy everything in sight. It's going to be so much fun. Until gravity hits, and then I have to start all over and pick a new weapon. So as far as other rules are concerned for the Deathless run, if I have a boss health bar a pop on screen, I have to kill it. I can't run away. So even if I'm not prepared for it and I forget about it or surprise there's a boss, yeah, I have to fight it. That has ruined a couple attempts already. We're only on attempt number what? 16? 16. We're only on attempt 16, so I haven't gotten super far into the playthrough. Farthest I've made is Liurnia. But that's my goal, is to get through Liurnia today and into new territory of most likely Caelid. Most likely Caelid. I might venture into Altus Plateau a little bit beforehand, but we'll see. We'll see. Not 100% sure of where I want to go or how I want to do things after I get done with Liurnia, because never got there, or never got past it. I got to the point where I was about to kill Renala, and then I got absolutely obliterated because I dodged the wrong direction in her boss fight. So, it was amazing, and that was right at the end of stream. So, yeah, could not believe I had done that. I was like, oh, easy as demigod time. Super easy, let's do this. And then I immediately got obliterated in second phase. I don't even remember what the build was, but I got demolished. It was awesome. I enjoyed every second of it. Do I have anything in my physic right now? I do. Cool. No. Ow. How did you miss? I was right there. Oh, you spawned right next to us, you legend. Thank God. I don't have to wait for you for 5 years to show up. Yeah, teamwork makes the dream work, baby. I think that's the first time I've ever had him actually help. Not gonna lie. I think that's the first time. I think that's the first time he's actually helped me. Even in my normal playthroughs, not even a challenge run. I think that's the first time he's actually helped me. So, it's nice to have friends every once in a while. Too bad this one's gonna die when we come to Altus Plateau.
To have fought Nereus and lived. You must have seen your share of battle. I am Yura, as you might recall. Hunter of bloody fingers, tarnished, held in thrall by cessblood. Zealots, who stalk their own. You stay the path. You are certain to face more of them. Just remember, no kinship with their ilk remains. Their madness precludes it. Don't let your emotions stay your blade.
I love this dude's voice actor. His, like, throaty, raspy voice is really good.
Be on your way. Perhaps we will meet again.
I can't place the actor, but there's an actor in a couple of different like Viking movies that talks almost exactly like that. I don't think it's the same dude, but I'd love to know who that is, because that dude's voice is awesome. If I ever get rich and famous and make my own game, I want that dude in my game playing a character. Probably a grouchy old mentor, because that's kind of what his voice gives me the vibe of. But we'll see. All right, so what's my +2? That's fine. +4. I think I want to see if I can get these trolls to break that statue, because I think there's 1 or 2 statues around that have smithing stone 2 I need. And I think one of them is over this way. And I know since it's nighttime, there's 2 bosses I technically could fight, but I don't want to. I got a death bird over there, a baby one, and then the bell-bearing hunter is going to be right here. I think I got this grace already. Yep, I did. Okay, did I get this statue then? I don't remember. I don't remember in my notes that I took on my route. Nope, I did not. Okay, cool. That makes life easy. Hey, you, come here. You, come here. I need you to break this. Breaky, breaky. How did you miss? You had 1 job. Come on, dude. 1 job. There you go. Good job. Good backhand. Good pimp slap. Alright, now we can head to Stormveil, because I think that's about everything I need. I don't think there's anything more that I need to do to progress Yura's questline or anything else as we move into Stormveil Castle. So let's just go get it. Let's mess stuff up. I'm ready. I'm ready to just demolish everything and anything in sight. Okay, I got those stones too. Sweet. So yeah, perfect. I think we are ready. I think we got everything. I think we are fully prepared to get our cheeks clapped. Just kidding, it's not going to happen. I'm too good. I'm too good. Zoro's too good. I forgot I made him... I forgot my character's Zoro in this build. Or in this attempt, I should say. Zoro, by the way, one of my favorite anime characters to ever live. Or exist. Technically not living, but technically he is, with the live action. Which, that casting choice, I was not a fan of in the first, like, 3 episodes of the show, and then I grew to love him, so I think it was a great choice now. And Season 2, I thought was pretty good, too. I don't know if you guys ever watch One Piece. The anime is one of my favorite anime of all time. It's probably in my top 3. It might be my #1. It's the one I normally say is my #1, because not everybody likes the 97 Berserk. The 97 Berserk anime is old, and it's like, it shows how dated it is, don't get me wrong. But man, is it so good. The story is amazing. The fights are really cool. The characters are really likable, and oh, the voice acting is amazing. I should say amazing for, like, 1997. Compared to 2026, yeah, no, not even close. But there's, like, 2 voices in that Guts and Griffith are very good. Casca's voice actor's okay, and then everybody else is so-so. But the God Hand, their voice actors are also pretty stinking good. Okay, let's do that just cause. Miss me. It's not bad. That's not bad damage for Moonveil. I was honestly expecting more, not gonna lie. No bleed yet. I'm surprised. I'm terrible at dodging my combo. I don't know why. I'm just bad. Ah, if only he could jump off the edge. Miss me. There's the bleed proc. Good job, me. Oh, okay. Nice tail swipe. Oh. Oh, miss me. Oh, good move, sir. Got him! Haha! Easy. I only healed once. What a legend. What a legend. Alright, let's see what other talismans I have. I guess we'll throw that one on, because my other talismans suck.
Smoldering with thy meager flame, cower in fear of the night.
I love those lines.
Hands of the fell omen shall brook thee no quarter.
Oh, just gives you chills down your spine. It's such a good voice acting. So good voice acting. I love it. Love it to death. Alright, let's, vigor? Yeah, we need vigor to go to 30. 30 vigor is probably ideal, considering I think I'm about as strong as I need to be for right now. I don't need anything from you, Gastok. I just gotta go kill your boss man. Your liege. Alright, so I need to go get the smithing stone 3 that's over here, but we gotta kill a couple birds. Why did it unlock? Why am I... I'm gonna die to birds. I'm gonna die to birds. There we go. Thank you. Jesus. Oh. Alright. We're gonna hit this now, and then we're gonna take a lap and hope I can rest at the grace before the birds get me. There's a smithing stone 3 over there that I want, so I don't have to run too far for all the other smithing stone 3s in Liurnia. Because I think I might be able to get my sword to +6 before we get into Liurnia, but I'm not 100% sure. Got him! Got him! Excellent. Alright, we got jump scare, yep. And that one's dead. Ow. Ow. No. Whew. Bird almost killed me. Got him. Zoro ain't afraid. He's got it. Easy as day. That's not how that saying goes. It's easy as pie. Why did I say day? Ugh. Ugh. Bad taste in my mouth. Gross. Alright, so we rested. We got our smithing stone 3 that we need. Now we gotta continue into the castle. We're gonna probably kill most of these guys. Maybe not all of them. Hey, that was rude. You don't just throw fire pots on a dude. Especially one with green hair. He can catch fire. I like free money. Oops. Alright, no blowing up. I rolled into that, but somehow didn't take any damage. Because that makes sense. Are you guys gonna throw fire? Okay. Are you gonna throw fire? No? Alright. That works for me. Oh my god, I thought he was gonna throw fire at me. The one behind that chucked fire. That would have terrified me if I would have seen a firebomb coming out from off screen onto that hallway. I would have been like, you know, that's worth it. That's a worthy death. That's a worthy death. Should have killed the guy, got scared because he was by some fire barrels, and then I died anyway. That would have been fair. That would have been fair. I would have been okay with that. That's not the right button. There we go. That's the right button. Hi, friend. Can you do your stompy stomp? No? Okay, good. No. 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 Bad night. I hate that move. There's not a dang thing I can do about it. Ow. Yeah, that's what I was looking for a while. Thank you. My goodness. Oh, drives me nuts. And he didn't even give me anything for that either. What a jerk. What a jerk. Alright, so we got everything we need. Now we can just continue on and hopefully not get hit by everybody. You missed me. There's a wall there. I wonder what's on that scroll in my side. You know, I got a little scroll there. Maybe it's my journal. Like I'm writing a journal entry every time I play Elden Ring and get somewhere. That'd be kind of cool. I wonder if somebody's done a series of that. That's a good idea. That's a good idea, me. I might do that for YouTube. That'd be pretty cool. Samurai writing his own story in Elden Ring. Probably like, I don't know, doesn't want to be Elden Lord, just got swarmed in or called into the lands between. Next thing you know, he's thrust into the world of chaos where he eventually becomes Elden Lord. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be a cool story. I'd play it. I'd like it. There's a smithing stone 2 over here I need. Yeah. What are you doing? Just come down here. There. That's what I needed. Okay, there's both of them. Take your time. Take your time. Well, that works. I was aiming for the other one, but that'll work. I don't know how I hit him, but I hit him. Game said count it. So we're going to count it and move on with our lives. He just yeeted that way over there. That was awesome. That was awesome. That was so good. Oh, that made me smile. That was pretty good. I love when funny stuff like that happens, because like if you were playing this in like a true role-playing game, him throwing that fire bomb over there would have just blew up whatever knight was down below, or whoever's just chilling in the chapel. Oh, it'd been so funny. That'd have been so funny. We are gathered here today in service of... Oh, God! That would have been so good. You could make a TV show out of Elden Ring. That's what they should be doing instead of a movie. Make it like Family Guy. Could you imagine an Elden Ring version of Family Guy? That'd be pretty good. With Seth MacFarlane as your voice actor for, like, everybody in the cast. Because he's got like 1 million different voices. Who does he voice act in that show? Because I know it's Peter, Brian, and Stewie. But I think he does like... Doesn't he do Chris or... I don't know. Lois, maybe? He does others. Probably Quagmire, if I had to guess. I don't know. I don't watch Family Guy that much anymore, so I really don't remember. I watched it when I was a kid and in high school, but then I kind of found other shows. Other shows that just kind of drew me in to, like, the story and the worlds and everything that they created. Alright, let's slow that on, because we're going to need that for everything. And then we want to circle the castle and not die like I did before. Because that was totally embarrassing when I did that on stream. I think it was last week, too. Alright. Oh, God. I just almost walked off the edge too early. Alright, there we go. We're alive. We did it. We didn't die this time. That's what you get for being mean, dude. Alright, we'll grab that, because I think there's something in there I actually need for crafting. If I ever craft. That's one of the systems in this game I never touch. Like, I think this game is ridiculously good. Like, top 5 best games ever made. in terms of what everybody else is considered a great game. But like for me, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'd say it's definitely top 5, but I wouldn't put it at number 1 or anything. All right. Let's get this moving. All right, now we got firebirds to kill. Huh? Huh? Okay, good. That's what Daddy wanted. Yep, that's what Daddy wanted. Ew, I can't say that. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Fabio? How you doing? I'm pretty good, man. I was a little grossed out. Just grossed myself out with weird talk. That's what happens when I'm left alone. I just say the weirdest things. How you been, man? Ooh, what's this? Money. I like money.
Be proud.
Oh, I thought those were twos. Whoops, I forgot. That's fine. Alright, golden seed, number 1. We gotta go to the bottom of the castle to get number 2. And then, oh, smithing stone that I just missed and aggroed those enemies, so they're probably gonna be waiting for me now. Alright, I think I can upgrade my katana now one more time. Good, here with a couple beers and ow. No! Stay alive. Bob and weave, they got crossbows. Woo! Alright. Whew. All good. Here with beers and Elden Ring. Nice, dude. That sounds like a good time. Alright, now let's go this way and get the rest of my smithing stones that I need. And we'll upgrade a little bit once we're done, and then we'll go mess up Godric and move into Liurnia. That's the game plan. Got the kukri. Always comes in handy. Oh, those are 2s. Nice. Well, now I definitely have enough. I might have enough to get it to +6. How many do I have? That's a great question. I should look. Yeah, plenty. Plenty. Alright, let's move through the rest of the castle. Is this a 3? Yes, it is. I should know that. I've been here enough. This game's just too big, dude. It's just too big. Can't remember where all of the items are. I only got like 80% of them down. Maybe not 80. Maybe like 50. I feel like 50 is a better number. I don't need a shortcut. Shortcuts are for those who can die, not me. I never die, except for like all the time, especially when I'm reading. Joker's hair dressed like a samurai? Yep, I made a little Zorro from One Piece. So this is my version of a Zorro. Can I change the camera? Yeah, yep, Zorro from One Piece. Good old moss head. Beauty. All right, big boy. Take your time. I can do that too. A little bit of jump attack. Ow. Can't do that. I don't bite, fortunately. It'd be weird if they made like a biting animation. They've got a couple grabs from different magic attacks, right? Like with, oh, what's it called? There's an arcane one, a blood one. It's like Lifesteal Fist or something like that. And then they got one for, Madness. Right? I think they do. I think they do. It'd be weird if they have a bite one, though. Not a grab. Like, I grab you and actually bite. That'd be cool. That does not do nearly the amount of damage I was hoping. Well, that's just cheating. I don't do it again. I learned. Think you'll start a new run on Bloodborne? Not sure what build. My favorite build is a church pick build. Oh, I'm dead. I healed. I'm dumb. I should have known better. I should have known better. My favorite build in Bloodborne is a skill build, particularly with the church pick. Church pick's my favorite weapon in that game. It's so much fun. It has the most versatile moveset. It is just one of the hardest and last weapons you'll get in a new game. God, that sucks. I'm not happy. I was thinking that was for sure going to be him, like, moving around, not attacking me. How many was that? Was that 16? Yep, 16. Alright, new game. Let's see, what weapon should I go for this time? So I did Moonveil last. I think last stream we did Bloodhound's Fang. Or was that the, oh. The Golden Halberd. I think that's what we used. Maybe we'll start with the Warriors. And we'll use the curved swords. Because there's some pretty good curved swords. And I like the moves. The jump attack for the curved swords. You shouldn't distract me in a fight. You feel guilty? Hey, it's not your fault. That was entirely on me. I had that fight on lock. I just decided to heal when I shouldn't have. That was entirely my fault. Let's see. Should we use scimitars? Or curved swords? Because there's a couple curved swords that are pretty stinking good. Like, there's one in Volcano Manor that has a ridiculously low drop rate. But it's so strong. I think I've only gotten one. And that's on my max new game character. I think we'll try it. I think we'll try it. Deathless 17. Yeah, we'll use the lands between ruin. We'll go just with basic John Wilder. Yeah. I don't think that run was going to go very far either, because Moonveil, I thought, was going to be way stronger than what it was. Because it was only +2, but still. It was only +2, but I was assuming it was going to hit close to what Bloodhound's Fang was doing. But I guess not. Maybe they nerfed that weapon way too hard. Because I know on release, that was one of the most broken weapons in the game. Like, the few times I tried PvP, I got messed up by everybody using Moonveil. Your favorite build in Bloodborne is Blood Tinge, by the way. You like to parry? That's awesome, dude. Parrying is, like, the best thing in Bloodborne. It's the best part of... not the best, but, like, top 2 for sure. For me, the transformation attacks with any weapon, it just feels so right for the game. It's awesome. And Blood Tinge, I'm assuming Chikage, or are you a Rifle Spear or a Rider Palash? Or are you the, I'm blanking. What's the cool weapon? The Blood Mace. The Blood Letter. Oh, I haven't had my coffee this morning, so my brain's a little slow. I love samurai swords, so I love katanas. As you know, I think I showed you a couple of my katanas. So, you tried a different Blood Tinge weapon. You like them all? Okay, that's good. Blood Tinge is definitely, or it was on release, one of the most broken things in the game in terms of just raw damage. But, like, Blood Tinge now, I think, is the most balanced it's ever been. Like, even in Elden Ring, when bleed can get ridiculous, I think Bloodborne has the most balanced bleed builds with Blood Tinge. You love most of the weapons of Bloodborne? I love them all, except, the Stake Driver. It's too simple for me. I love the big boom of that weapon, but to me, it's just really like, heh, let me scratch you real hard, and then I'll finally win. I also love in that game that they give you the option of the best weapon of the game. Best weapon in the game at the start of the game with the Beast Claw, or the Beast Claw. Oh, the Saw Cleaver. Beast Hunter Scythe. Beast Cutter, Rider Perlash, Ludwig, Kirkhammer, etc. Amygdala Arm, love that. Yeah, they're all really good weapons, dude. The Amygdala Arm, I think, is one of the most creative weapons they came up with. I hope they eventually decide to make a sequel to that game, or at least a game that has more Bloodborne elements in it. Like the maybe don't call them transformation weapons anymore, but like, I don't know, maybe you call it like a shift weapon or an altered weapon or something like that, where you can have the transformation attacks kind of brought back, because that was my favorite way to fight. You build up beast meters so much in that game with using transformation attacks, it's ridiculous. Whoops. Just absolutely launched me. Game has everything on spot? Yeah, 100%. I did hear, though, that apparently several different companies have reached out to Sony and From Software to remake Bloodborne, and Sony said yes, and From Software said no, which is kind of shocking to me. But I think that's because they probably want to wait for the PS6 to be confirmed, like have a set release date before they switch to probably bringing that back for a remake or a remaster like they did with Demon Souls. You've never tried the Boomhammer? The Boomhammer is okay. It's okay. Like if you go into the chalices and you get some fire gems, that's gonna really be the difference maker into how good that weapon can be. Because if you just use the regular physical attack gems, like it'll help, but it won't really do any extra damage to bosses when you're doing your big charge slams and things like that. So going into the chalices a little bit for fire gems will really help bring out the full damage potential in that weapon. I wish some of those weapons actually made it into Elden Ring. That'd have been cool. Like in the DLC, you find some dude that looks like the, what's his name from Dark Souls 1? I think it was Chester. Find some dude that looks like Chester, and the next thing you know, he's like, here, have a saw cleaver. Have a boom hammer. That'd be sweet. You can't use the chalice now? No membership for now? Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. That's fair. That's fair. Alright, let's get the crafting kit just cuz. And then let's go get Torrent. I wonder if there's somebody out there who just refused to use Torrent. Like they got him, but they just don't equip him. So they just travel barefoot like this. How long would that take to play the game? That'd be ridiculously long. I love the ambient. Oh god, I'm dying. I love the ambient music that they have in Limgrave. So I think they have different ambient music for different locations, which is kind of cool. That's Jesus's path with the cross. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. That's a great way to describe that. That's like spot on. That is spot on. And then you'd have to find a weapon that looked like that.
Maiden, they serve, but you. I can play turning root to aid you. You need to the foot. Then it's summon me. I bequeath. It will torrent. Treat him with.
All right. Let's see. I feel like somebody's playing the game that's only on foot. I think there's somebody out there that's probably doing that right now. We just don't know him. I feel like that'd be so cool. I like that I have a little ponytail. I never realized that about this dude. There we go. That's what I'm trying to do. There. Nice. Alright, let's go get the flail so we can level up, because we got to go to the dragon. Pure madness, 100%. But hey, there are people out there that'll do anything. It's probably some, like, TikToker that would do it. Gotta have some kind of thing to create your own little niche to get people to watch. Nice, got him. Okay, what's on my route again? I don't remember. Oh, and I gotta unhighlight all of this. No color. There we go. Beauty. Altar of Madness. Morbid Angel album. I have not heard of those guys. I'll have to check that out. That sounds pretty good. It's a badass title. Ooh, flail. That's a class I wish was better. Barely used that class, but I wish it was just better. I feel like they just look too small. Too small in your hand. Giggity. A death metal band from Florida. I like a little bit of death metal. Oh, I didn't grab the map piece. Whoop. I should probably go grab the maps piece. Oh, God, I can't talk. Jesus, am I drunk? I haven't even drank today. I had my first Jack Daniels in probably like 6 months last night. Girlfriend and I decided to go out for a late dinner. And the place we went had a... almost like a happy hour, but they had a special on liquor. So there was like half-price liquor. Or liquor drinks, or mixed drinks, whatever you want to call it. It was so good. I haven't had that in forever. I had a whiskey sour. It's delicious. I drank it way too fast on an empty stomach. But it's so good. Alright. Next we need Limgrave Tunnel and Golden Seeds. Alright, let's do Golden Seeds first. Yeah, the girlfriend doesn't drink, so that's one of the few times I never have to drive. I jokingly told her, I'm like, that's a good way to make me an alcoholic, is so I don't have to drive you around all the time. Just say we're gonna go get some drinks. She wasn't too happy, because she's a terrible driver, and she knows it. Alright, there's one golden seed. I gotta think, is there another one right by? I know there's some in the castle, but we're not doing that yet. Gotta think. We should probably go get the other ones. Yeah. Let's go get the other ones now. There should be stones over here. And then we want to go this way for more stones. Ooh, money. I like money. Don't mind me. Just stealing and robbing the dead. Oh, I was worried for a second. Not gonna lie. Thought Torrent was gonna hate me and all of a sudden become an amputee, losing a couple front legs. All right, which way do I go? I think it's this way. Yep. Grave robber, yes I am. That was also, coincidentally, my favorite card from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime show. I don't know why, I just really loved the artwork on that card. Also had that card for many years before I think I sold it at a yard sale. Turns out that card's so expensive because it was first edition. Young and dumb. Young and dumb. If I kept that, I'd probably be a millionaire by now. Okay, maybe not a millionaire, but like, I don't know. A couple $100 in there. Also had a Blue Eyes White Dragon, which that thing, I don't know if you've seen the price for it. Redonkulous how expensive a first edition was. But that card would not be worth anything because it went through the washer like twice. So it was basically wrinkles with a faded picture of a dragon, and that was it. All right, we got stones. How many stones do I have? 4? 9. Jesus. Okay. A friend of yours used to have a black lotus from Magic. Ooh. That's nuts. Did he sell it or did he lose it? That's a ridiculously rare card. I don't have the round table yet, so I'd have to go back to Church of El, right? I think so.
This way, tarnished. May I have a whip? A play and the whip. I'd heard Tantapon look the talk, thou art but call for. I wasn't sure by torrents. 'Tis a bell, summon them with spirit now, it is the...
Oh, that's right, she's not going away
How
yet.
long will it be for the time?
Alright. Just want to do this. Boop. Alright, I can only upgrade one more. Hope he didn't lose it. I know, like, that's the worst feeling. That is the worst feeling. My girlfriend and I do a little bit of card collecting. Like, I collect a little bit of Magic the Gathering, a little bit of One Piece, a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! Every now and again, and a fair amount of Pokemon. She typically collects Pokemon cards. And she was, when we first started getting into that bad habit, because it costs so much money to, you know, costs so much money to actually collect that type of a game, or that type of hobby, that her sister had a Charizard, first edition Charizard, when she was a kid. She does not know where her binder went that had it. Her sister. So she could have had a card that's potentially worth $100,000. That's wild. More than $100,000. It might be like $150,000 if it was a PSA 10. Which that'd be wild. That'd be wild. Yeah, it's nuts. We've got a pretty decent collection. Nothing that's like super expensive or incredibly rare. But we've got a decent collection. There's a couple triple-digit dollar worth cards that we got. And I was very lucky one day with One Piece. Ironically, it was right after I got into a fight with my girlfriend. I don't even remember what we were arguing about, and neither did she, so it wasn't that important. But we had an argument, and it ended with her giving me the 2 One Piece packs that she went and bought from whatever store she went to while I was at work. And she's like, I'm sorry, here. And she was still pissed off when she gave them to me. I ended up pulling a card that could be potentially worth $1,000 if it was a PSA 10. It was wild. It was a, actually, I'll go grab it. I'll be right back. It was a Monkey D. Luffy manga rare. It was pretty wild. I'll be right back. I got it in my other room. Alright, so this was from like a year or 2 ago, something like that. It was right here. Manga rare Luffy card. I think raw it's like $400, or it was at one point when we first got it. But if it was a PSA 10, around 1,000. This thing's sweet. And then I also pulled this in the same pack. The Sanji card. This one was worth around $100. Now I think it's only like, I don't know, 30 or something like that. But those two cards were in the same pack, and I think I made her mad again, and we started arguing right after that because it was so funny. I was like, Bree, and she just looked at me like, what? I'm like, I think I hit something ridiculous. It was so funny. And then she started yelling at me again because I have more luck than brains and all that other stuff. And I'm like, well, hey, you're the one who gave them to me. You could have just kept them and opened them and took all the prize. So, yeah. I think that's probably what we were arguing about who should have gotten the cards. It was pretty great. It's pretty great. Yeah, so, but that was my whole luck with cards. Like, whenever we draw, whenever we open packs now, she's the one that has all of the hits. I never get any. So I just tell her that she has all of my luck. She took all of it after that. There we go. Okay. Oh god, don't die. Alright, I didn't want to heal. Luck build at the time. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Yeah, I wish I could go back to being a luck build, because I don't have like any luck anymore. Oh, that's hurt. That's the wrong decision by me. Alright, there should be a stone over here, I believe. But I gotta kill this dude. Thank God the rats are slow. Yeah, I didn't want to hit him. I wanted to jump way over there. No. No. Why am I not running? Oh my god. We're just gonna walk away slowly. I didn't know rats can jump that high. What the hell? That was terrifying. Holy crap. Oh. I think there were some luck builds in Dark Souls 3, not sure. I don't think so. I think luck was just in Demon Souls, but I'm not 100% sure. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. All right, how many heals do I have? Yeah, okay. We gotta go rest. I can't just go through. That'll be immediate death before the run even starts again. I know in Demon Souls there was a sword, I forget what it was called, but it scaled off of luck. So if you just put all of your levels in luck, you would one-shot everything in the game. Even bosses. Like, it would just be one combo and they're dead. It was wild. Like in Demon Souls, I think the Dragon Bone Smasher is the strongest one hit of the game for base stats. But if you have if you have that luck weapon, oh shit, I didn't grab this. Well, hopefully I don't die to rats. If you had the weapon fully upgraded and you had all of your levels into luck, you would do more damage. I think either more damage in one hit or more damage per second than the Dragon Bone Smasher to kill a boss with the highest health bar in the game. It's pretty cool. That was the type of stuff I liked watching when I was really young, and YouTube was first starting out, and Let's Plays and build videos were all the rage because people never really knew anything about video games. So this was the way to actually like look at it right away instead of reading it in books, in actual physical copy walkthrough guides. So stop it. Oh god, I'm gonna die. I'm getting the worst RNG in this cave. like... Why am I getting the worst RNG? Stop it. Stop it. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh. All I wanted was some rocks. How many heals? 2 heals. That's enough for the boss. Hopefully. You're gonna stop over there. You're not coming this way. Not allowed. I said nay. Alright, is this the way I want to face? Yes. Excellent. Alright, I think that's cotton, so I don't need that. Alright, boss time. Why are you yelling at Miyazaki? He didn't do anything wrong, other than, you know, putting us all through hell a little bit through his great video games. Definitely nothing wrong. Alright, let's do this. That's not that much damage. Ow. Ow. No. Good move. I think I'm screwed. That's okay. You can imagine his evil smile when people die. Oh god, 100%. I'm just gonna... Oh, he didn't want to do the big slam. Okay. That's cheating. That's cheating. No! I rolled. I disagree. Damn it. I'm terrible. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Miyazaki's smiling, of course, though. 100%. Alright, well. So, curved swords was a terrible idea. Let me see, is there any weapon classes that I haven't covered yet? Ooh, I haven't used like a great hammer yet, I don't think. Let's do the rusted anchor. I've never used it. Yeah, rusted anchor. Hey, Sonny, what's up, dude? I'm good, man. You know, just sucking at video games, but other than that, we're all right. We're living. We're living good. Let's see. Probably just Vagabond. Deathless 18. And money. Alright. Yeah, he has a lot of culture. You can see that in every game he's made. 100%. 100%. He loves the European culture overall. For sure. Since most of his games are kind of based in like the medieval time period. At least like that time period of the universes for his games. Yeah, definitely. I wish he made like an Egyptian style game. That'd be pretty cool. I'd love to see what he could do with like the desert landscape, mountains, and like different temples and pyramids and things like that. That'd be so cool. It almost reminds you of like Assassin's Creed. I don't remember which one, but I think they had like an Egypt game, or like a DLC pack or something like that. But I'd love to see what he would do with that. That'd be pretty cool. We'll take that off too. Yarnum is definitely Venice at night, so much inspired by that city. I bet. Venice, I've heard, is very beautiful. I've only seen it in like videos and movies. And from what I've seen, I really liked. But I'm sure it's nothing like looking at it in person. I'd also like to see him make like a sci-fi version of his games. That'd be pretty sweet. Could you imagine Star Wars from Software game? Oh, that'd be so cool. I think the only difficulty with him would be he'd have to make a game with limited variety of weapons, which I think would be his issue. Because you'd have your lightsabers that look like the stereotypical lightsabers with just the tube hilt and like the singular blade. You'd have your dual blade or twin blade lightsabers. You'd have two-handing. You'd have sword and dagger style, like what the heck's her name, Ahsoka Tano. And then you'd have like the knight form where they have a crossguard that really is useless in my opinion, but it is what it is. And then you'd have, I don't know, maybe like a greatsword version. And that's about it, I think. I don't think there's like anything else. So, you think he could manage many type of games? Sekiro's so much different from previous Souls, but great. I think Sekiro's way up there in terms of like best game from Software has made. I think it's probably top 3. Just in sheer quality of boss design alone, that's probably in the top 3. My only real gripe with that game, like seriously, the only negative things I have with that game are so like incredibly minor and menial that it's not really worth mentioning, but I'm going to mention them anyway. I hate that we can't turn the tutorial off, and I hate that the battle music always plays when you run through the level. So we just hear like the same 5 chords over and over and over again. Otherwise, everything else is outstanding. The combat in Sekiro is outstanding. Like, it is the best thing about that game, probably. It's up there. I just wish they made a sequel, but not enough people bought the game to get a sequel, unfortunately. Because they have, I think, 2 different endings for a sequel. One with Sekiro Returns, where Wolf ends up what the heck's it? He like absorbs his Lord Kuro, or he has the girl absorb Lord Kuro, and then they travel west supposedly to try to find a cure. And then you have the ending where oh my god, what's it called? I think it's the Dragon Purification ending, where Wolf takes his own life for Kuro to live, and you could have him be like the main character of the next game when he's an adult. I feel like From Software got a huge player base only after Elden Ring. Honestly, I think so too. That one and Dark Souls 3 were the 2 ridiculously big hits for From Software. Bloodborne also put him on the map a little bit, but I think people were more skeptical because of the difficulty of the game. But when people thought, or when people saw like Dark Souls 3 come out and heard about Dark Souls 1 and 2, that's definitely when From Software really started to grow. But once Elden Ring came out, that was the deal. That was just the thing that broke the camel's back, and everything came through. It's weird how many bad games sell millions and a masterpiece not sometimes, right? Yeah. Like, that's wild to me, because one of the best, I think I talked about this in one of the previous streams, but one of my favorite games of 2025, their last release was an absolute banger, but because the owner of the company did not get the number of sales he wanted by the end of the year, he like foreclosed the company, closed them down. That's First Berserker Kazan. First Berserker Kazan is one of the best Souls-likes ever made. It's got that Sekiro combat feel. It's got the fast-paced combat of Bloodborne, Dark Souls, Elden Ring, and Sekiro, but faster. It has so much extra stuff to try to hone and craft your builds. It's got different skill trees, wide variety of enemies, but I think because it was in an anime style, it just didn't sell nearly as much as it should have. But literally, if you're a Souls-like guy, that is the game I would recommend to play. It is so good. It's so good. And your example of that is COD? Oh, 100%. I do not like COD. I think even when they came out with Warzone as their main way of competing with Fortnite, like the change to the gameplay really improved everything. It didn't do anything. You still have the same viewpoint. You have the same guns. You have the same combat. There's no way you can expand upon it any further. That makes it feel like a completely different game. Like, I think the last Call of Duty game I played was Warzone. And the one that I played before that was Black Ops 3. They feel exactly the same. There is no difference. And how many years are they apart? Like I don't know. Probably close to 10, if I had to guess. So, yeah, that company hasn't done anything, in my opinion, that has impressed me. Like, I know my Instagram feed when Black Ops 6 came out, I think it was Black Ops 6, when they said you could dive and shoot like in Helldivers. So I was like, that doesn't change the gameplay, though. It just gives you another way to shoot guns. I don't know. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. It has Neo-level design style too, point A to point B. Yeah, for sure. That's one of the best things of Kazan too, because like it's really good to have levels that make you feel interconnected and like into the universe. But if that's not your forte, it's okay to have like a direct hallway for you to go through. It's one of the things people love about Lies of P. Like, Lies of P has excellent combat too, but the level design is the exact opposite of From Software's. Everything is straightforward. You just hold forward and you will find your next boss. You will not get lost in that game. And that's really good. I like that. I enjoy it. It's a Korean company, Kazan. Not sure. I think it's Korean, yeah. It's pretty good though. Like I thoroughly enjoyed First Berserker Kazan. I didn't get all the way to the end of the game though. I think I was around 3/4 of the way. And that was because Night Rain came out and consumed my life. Like, I think within the first 3 weeks of Night Rain, I probably had 100 hours into that game. So, you played Kazan, kind of love-hate relationship with it. That's like the best relationship though, because it just makes you want to play the game again. So you just got to confirm that you love it or you hate it. That's the best relationship. That's how I am with Dark Souls 1. Because I love that game. I know how good it is. But there's just some things in that game I hate. I hate how it's aged. That's my #1 complaint. I hate it's aged. And that's it. It's a very long game too. Spent a lot of hours to complete it. Yeah, for sure. Like, I think I got about 20 hours into it and I still wasn't near the end. Which is kind of a good thing, in my opinion. Because didn't they add a lot of free stuff to it too? Like boss rush mode and like a couple of different challenge modes or something like that? I thought I saw something about that on Instagram. Because I follow their page, I'm pretty sure. But I don't remember. It's been a while. I think another game company that's also been doing a lot of stuff similar to the to the creators of Kazan is the Lords of the Fallen. They had like a 2.5 patch where they added a lot of different stuff so you can customize the playthrough. I think that's really cool too. I wish more game companies did stuff like that with their game. Like I played, what was it? Jedi Fallen Order, and I really liked that game. I think I played through that game 2 or 3 times just to get the feel of the combat because I love Star Wars. And CI Games from Poland. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. But with the Lords of the Fallen company, I think their first playthrough, like the criticism was a lot of people found the bosses were easy. Well, they found in that patch that they made it harder. They did Sniper Ghost Warrior. You like that game? I have never heard of that game. I'll have to check that out. Sniper Ghost Warrior. That's a badass name. That's a name for a band. It should be a band. All right, what was I doing? We're gonna get the rusted anchor, but I need to do some stuff first. Technically, my thing says go get the weapon first, but I don't want to die in the tunnel, so I think we'll go through Limgrave Tunnel first, and we'll get some golden seeds. We'll get golden seeds first, then Limgrave Tunnel. But yeah, Lords of the Fallen is a game I'd like to play more of too, because it's got, I believe, simultaneous co-op and dual progression, or shared progression, I think. So that might be something I and the girlfriend play whenever we have time. Another game that's in a different genre, but is also pretty cool, is Path of Exile 2. That game's pretty sweet. I played it really, really early on in early access, and it wasn't running on my PS5 very well, so I just kind of put it to the side, and then I, again, follow them on Instagram, and they shared that they have couch co-op mode in the game. I'm like, that's awesome. So, girlfriend and I started a little bit of that last week, and that was pretty fun. You started a new playthrough in Elden Ring. Bonking bosses as guts. That's pretty sick. Is that game Diablo style? Yes, sir. It is a Diablo clone, but I think way more in depth than Diablo early on. And you don't even have to pay for it. You can. It's still in early access, so you can like purchase for $30. You can help support them, but I believe it's free. You don't have to do that, but you miss out on some extra content that they have. So I think once my girlfriend and I saw that, we're like, well, I played a little bit of Path of Exile 1. I think I got like 30 hours into that game, so it's not like I played a little bit. I played a pretty good chunk. And I really liked it, so. You're not a fan of MMO? That's fair. I think that's probably the only game that I actually really enjoy that's like that. Because Diablo is kind of cool, but I got bored of Diablo because there just wasn't enough there on release, unfortunately. Like, I wanted to be engrossed in the world. I wanted to be engrossed in the different combat, the different enemies, and see what's out there and within the game and the world of Diablo to try to, like, build and craft a different character that's unique, and it really wasn't. It was like the same thing everybody else was doing because there just wasn't a lot of content in the game on release. So I'm like, well, I guess I'm done with Diablo. I think they just released a different expansion too. So maybe I'll get back into Diablo and let that consume my life. We'll see. Alright, I think this is a smithing stone, right? Yep. There's a lot of good different companies from Poland, by the way. CI Games, CD Projekt, with The Witcher 4, Cyberpunk, Techland with Dying Light, Saga, etc. I agree with you. There's a lot of good game companies from Poland. Wasn't, or are they from Switzerland? The team that made Astrobot, were they from Poland or Switzerland? I'm not sure. But though that dude, that game director, when he gave his speech at the Game Awards, announcing Game of the Year. I really enjoyed that. That was really cool. When he won Game of the Year, he gave a speech talking about how the next company or the next team that's going to win is going to be someone who loves games, knows games, and actually plays their games. And sure enough, Expedition 33 wins the next year, saying exactly that. So that's pretty cool.
Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Knight.
Why am I locked on a bird?
Servant to the true order and which I am
My only complaint, though, with CD Projekt Red was them releasing, oh, that was close. He almost got me. Was them releasing Cyberpunk completely unfinished. Like, I was unsure of that game because I'm not into, like, first person, and that's what they kind of marketed that game as. It's like a first person game. So I watched one of my buddies play it on his PS4, and it did not run at all. It did not run at all. It barely turned on, and it was looking like a PS1 or a PS2 game on a PS4. It was terrible. And I was like, dude, I feel so sad that it was absolutely broken. It was broken, yes, but they fixed it for good. I mean, that's good, but I have trouble supporting game companies that do that. Like, I'm glad they eventually got a finished product out the door. But to me, I hope you would love your game and you'd love your fans enough that you would release a finished product. Not a rough draft or a potential finish where the game can kind of work like it works. They even refunded players? Yeah, if they even refund them, then fine. Good for them. I didn't hear about that. That's pretty cool. That's a good thing. They should have. They should have, for sure. But that's the stuff that I am not a fan of, is when it's maybe not even necessarily the game companies themselves, but whoever's in charge of them saying, like, we got to get this game out the door. You've had X amount of years. Like, that's something I personally don't agree with. I think that's a little ridiculous, in my opinion. Like, I think there's some other games that have done that too, that were supposed to be really big but absolutely flopped, and I'm not sure which ones they were. What was the game that released recently full of glitches, worse than being at the beginning of Cyberpunk? I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't heard anything about something like that. I know Monster Hunter Wilds on PC released with a lot of bugs, but that might be it. Because I know that one has a lot of bugs, because a lot of the speedrunning community plays on PC, and they lost their mind about, like, I can't play this game because monsters are floating above me instead of fighting me on land. And I'm like, play on PlayStation. I've had 0 bugs. Absolutely 0. And I've played on the highest settings, or highest graphical settings too. So yeah, like, and by the way, Monster Hunter is probably one of the games I will eventually start playing when I get through all the From Software games, because I love Monster Hunter Wilds. That's such a fun game. It's a shame that game didn't win anything at the Game Awards. I think they got nominated, but I don't think they won. You agree? For you, it's all about take your time, no rush? Yeah, 100%. 100%. If you have something that you are very passionate about and you have people pressuring you to get it done your way. The best way you possibly can, and then release and see how much everybody likes it. When you have that moment of, it's not done, I don't know why we're doing this, it's not ready, this is going to be bad, and people say, oh, it's fine, no, it's definitely not going to be fine. That's when you panic and go, what are we talking about here? That's not a good thing. Alright, let's grab that talisman, we'll grab the map piece, and then I think we're going to go through Limgrave Tunnel next. Mind's Eye was the game. Yeah, that one. I briefly remember seeing that. Like, I remember seeing the hype for the game, and then after the game out, nothing. I didn't see anything. So I'm like, huh, I wonder what happened to it. Well, guess we know. Failed miserably. Ooh, ground slam. That'd be pretty funny to have on the anchor. That'd be a pretty funny Ash of War to have on the anchor, because that's a strength one. Strength Ash of War. Alright, what else did I want to do in this area? I don't think there is anything. Let's go to Limgrave Tunnel. Oh, I should upgrade my weapon first. Or how many stones do I have? I only have 3 stones? I thought I grabbed like 5. Okay. Well, never mind. I won't upgrade. Oh, God. Ah. Eyelash in my eye. Ah! Holy crap, I'm dying. Oh. Oh, I'm dying. Easy. Fixed it. Whew. Fixed it. We're good. Never mind the fact that I look like I've been crying. That felt horrible. Ugh. Alright, I'm not gonna die this time to the troll. I think this would be the best weapon, right? Probably. Yeah. I made the right choice. Let's go. Excellent. That's what I wanted to do, yes. Take your time. I'll just be standing here poking. Aw, that wasn't a crit. I thought that would have been a crit. Dang it. Isn't there a new Souls game that came out with cats? It's a Souls-like, but with cats. I don't remember the name. It's like Katsala or something like that. What build are you going for now? It's a strength build with a rusted anchor. Since I died embarrassingly in Stormveil Castle to the tree spirit, we're going to go rusted anchor and get a little revenge. Not sure if I'm going to use ground slam or if I'm going to use the wild strikes, but that one of those Ash of War is probably when I'm going to slap onto it so I can beat that thing up again. I'm just in Limgrave Tunnel getting stones so I can upgrade it right away as soon as I get it. Yeah, Crystalla. That's what it was. If it's not exactly the name, that's what it looks like. I would have laughed if they named it like Catstalla. Oh, hello. I need to put that on. That would definitely make things easier. That's a lot of damage. Alright, let's grab the stones and let's get to the troll. You were playing a remake of one of your favorite games some time ago, Final Fantasy VII, and Where the Winds Meet's also a good game. Or, oh, that's not the same person. Sorry, guys. Final Fantasy VII is pretty good. I kind of like the remake. I've only played the first part. I'm going to play the rest of them once the whole story of Final Fantasy VII concludes. Just because that way I can just do it all in one go and kind of treat it like a marathon and really know everything so I don't have to wait. Where the Winds Meet's also a good Souls-like, though. I don't know. I don't know if it was just my PlayStation, because at the time I didn't have my PS5 Pro, or if it was like the servers with how packed they were, but it did not run very well on my PlayStation. And I didn't have any storage at the time for my PC. But what I played, I thought it was pretty cool. I just thought, like, the online aspect of it just made it a little weird for me. In part 2 of the remake, they changed a lot of stuff. You don't know what strange stuff they smoke. That's fair. That's fair. I get that. I've kind of heard similar things about both of them from people that played the OG 7. I haven't played all of the OG 7. I think I've maybe played like 2-3 hours of the game. But I beat the remake, and I liked the remake. I thought it was pretty good. I didn't enjoy everything about it, but there was a lot of it I really liked. I wasn't a fan of the dance battle. That dance battle was the cringiest thing I've seen in a while at that point. Can I get there? Nope. Elden Ring does not like letting me have enemies fall in a good spot. Oh god, that was close. That was close. I can't hit him. Why am I aiming up there? Should be on his leg. Well, he got angry. He's throwing a little temper tantrum. Angry little stompings. So I don't know if you guys watched yet on my walkthrough of the DLC, but there was 2 different points in the series so far that enemies have fallen and they have not landed in a way I can get the visceral. Miyazaki was laughing the entire time. The story overall has changed and is more bright, you know? Every NPC on Remake comes down. Yeah, yep. That sounds about right. For Where the Winds Meet, for your region, we have it on PC only, not console. At first, it didn't run well for you too, but later updates, it became good. Well, that's good. Maybe I'll come back to it. Because I knew that it had co-op, and I wanted to play that game with my girlfriend, because I heard a lot of good things, like it's a really in-depth open world, like everything feels alive, there's so much to do, and it's all free. You don't have to spend a dime if you don't want to, which I really liked, because anything to save money is very helpful. But it just didn't run very well, so maybe I'll get back into it. Alright, now we want to head south. So I am heading the exact wrong direction. You know what game that came out recently too that's also pretty good? I just probably am not going to play it because my girlfriend wants to play all of it first before I'll even have a chance to touch the controller with it. Sorrows. So her favorite games, like her top 2 games, are Lies of P and Returnal. And probably one of the Resident Evils in there as well. But like those are probably her top 2 games. And Sorrows came out a few days ago, and she has already beaten the first boss within like 2 hours, 3 hours of playing the game. And the last time she played Returnal, or the first time she played Returnal, it took her like a week to beat the first boss. So she loves that game. And apparently they've improved upon it in every single way, which is a good thing. Because I love when game companies listen to their audience and improve. And improve the things they didn't like. Love Lies of P. Returnal's good too. Yeah. They're both really good games. Once I get through all the From Software games, that's probably going to be one of the next ones on my list to get through. Do a full playthrough of. Or a walkthrough of, I should say, 100%. Then you'll get to see me rage when I get to a couple of different bosses. Because there are some that I just absolutely suck at.
I might open your... My name is a servant. But I swear...
I did like the DLC for Lies of P. That was really fun.
So since I fear it's please. Would you mind my soul wish, please? Thank him, please.
Oh, come on. Get on the horse. Yeah, the DLC for Lies of P was so good. Some of the bosses in that I thoroughly enjoyed and was like, man, they need to have like a boss rush mode just so I can fight that boss again. Never played Lies of P? It's really good. It is very good. The combat's very similar to Sekiro with a little bit of like a Bloodborne mixed into it because it balances the ability to perfectly parry attacks with a lot of aggression. Because if you don't perfectly guard, you get chip damage, and you can get that back for a short time if you attack right after. Still can't buy that full price at the time, the DLC. Yeah, I got you. I got you. That's fair. That is fair. I have 16. That is enough. Do that. We will do that. Alright, let's get some Sacred Tears. And then we're going to go into that tunnel. So we can get the rest of Smithing Stones if we need any more. I don't even know. I don't remember if there's Smithing Stone 2s in that tunnel. I don't think there are. But we need the weapon. We need the Rusted Anchors. That's what we're about to get. Alright, now we need Golden Seed, Map Piece, and Sacred Tears. Actually, I'll do the Golden Seed and the Map Piece later. We'll go this way. It's where my weapon is anyway. Whoa, who's texting me? Oh, girlfriend. That's fair. I'll get to her later. She's at work. She can wait. Apparently that dude right there that I just jumped over drops one of the best bleed daggers in the game. Apparently it has like innate bleed on it, which is pretty good. Your new guts build is melting bosses. You came from the mountaintop of giants in just a few hours. That's pretty good, dude. That's awesome. That weapon's pretty cool. I'm not a huge fan of it just because of the guard or the what's it called? Yeah, the guard, I guess, where the blade meets the hilt. It just looks like a cinder block. And the sword doesn't look like a sword to me. It looks like a beam of the side of a building. Melted Rykard in minutes? You're fighting Rykard without the serpent spear? Legend. I've never done that. I pretty much always use the spear. Which Rykard, by the way, is probably one of the coolest. Probably one of the coolest bosses in the game. In terms of looks alone. I also feel like the voice actor, who only has like 4 lines in the game, probably had like to get some throat surgery done. Because that just felt so, it seems so painful listening to him talk. It's really cool, but it just seems painful. Alright, we'll come back for this once I get my weapon and I upgrade my weapon. We might go to the dragon after this too. We'll see. Alright, was that everything I needed over here? Yes, I think so. Okay, so now we want to go... Trying to think which one's faster. Probably this one. That's not it. There we go. That's the right button. Alright, let's go get my rusted anchor. I've never actually used this weapon, but I see everybody using it whenever I play online. So it must be pretty good. Hopefully it's good enough to keep me alive. But who knows? Whenever I have a weapon that's good enough to do that, I read chat and completely fall off edges, so. Purely out of my own stupidity. Ooh, I just remembered. I should also mention, most likely over the summer. Probably starting in June. Maybe not that first weekend, like the end of May, but probably the first weekend in June, I will probably be able to start streaming on Saturdays and Sundays, because I won't be working Sundays anymore. Thank God. It's that time of the year where all the kids that I coach are playing. So I don't have nearly as much kids, so I'll still be working a lot. Still over 40 hours, but it's just through Monday through Friday, thank goodness. So weekends will be a little more open for streams, which is going to be kind of fun. Because maybe then I can do one day with the Deathless run of Elden Ring, and then maybe I play a different From Software game like Bloodborne or Sekiro or Dark Souls, any of the Dark Souls games, and we go from there on the other day. And maybe that's a day where we play Night Rain for like 3 or 4 hours. Since that's the next on my list anyway, after Elden Ring. Oh, I was hoping that wouldn't stagger me. Oh, that was lovely. Oh, that was lovely. Oh, I thought that guy was still sleeping. That'd have been funny. Ow. Where'd you come from? Illegal. Isn't there supposed to be a dude down here that alerts everybody? Or am I thinking of the wrong cave? I'm thinking of the wrong cave. That's the one in Caelid. Well, alright then. Neck cracked, made my vision go blurry. That's not good. Oh well. Alright. Which way do I go? Is this way the dead end, or is this way progress? I don't remember. I think this way's progress. Yep, we're gonna go back, because there's probably stones I missed. guy here. I hate how long the halberds take to actually attack with their charge attacks. What's this do? Ooh, that's not bad. I don't think I've ever used that. There we go. Good job, me. Is this a trap? No. I actually get money. Or money. Food. What's this? Garbage. Got it. Man, I really don't remember what's in this tunnel. Shows how often I come in. Alright. Now let's go fight that Misbegotten. Or the rest of the Misbegotten. I feel like I should switch to the straight sword. Or the long sword now. That'd probably make me faster for how many enemies I got that are coming up here in the next room. Ugh, 4 attacks though. You were chasing your dog around the apartment, he stole your socks. Gotta love that. I know how that goes. My girlfriend's dog steals all of my socks, her socks. It's annoying. But love them either way. Honestly, I feel like it's part of the reason why we love dogs even more. Or people love dogs so much. Is because they do stuff like that. Okay, let's wait for Arrow Man to come over here. Well, that's not what you want to see. That hit me? That's illegal. Oh, still got the visceral though. That's what I needed. Alright, you need to fall. Wait your turn. Stop it. Stop it. There we go. Good job. Whew. Impossible to hate dogs. I mean, you'd be surprised. There are actually a lot of different cultures that are terrified of dogs. I do not know why. Like, I was living in an apartment building with my girlfriend, and I don't remember what country these people were from. I think they were from the Middle East, but I'm not 100% sure. And my girlfriend has a chocolate lab, right? But she's very small for her size. Like, chocolate labs can get really big. She's probably half the size of one. She's small. She had a broken leg when she was still a really young puppy, so they had to put screws and wires in her leg to make her kind of stay intact, and she's way smaller than what she should be. And even then, we came out one day to our elevator, and they were on the elevator, and they just backed up to the wall as we were standing there to go outside for like a little walk, and we're like, oh, we'll just wait for the next elevator, because they were just terrified. And Apollo's a dog that's just, she's too dumb to like hurt people or anything like that, so she's like, oh my god, people, I love people. It's so good. Wow, yeah, it was kind of interesting seeing how some cultures treat dogs. Like, I don't know what happened in where you were at previously, but I promise you, my girlfriend's dog will not do anything like that. But of course, that's when the dog would actually definitely do that, because you say, no, it's not gonna, and the next thing you know, it does. Oh, good move, sir. box, but okay. Oh, so close. Beauty. There we go. What do I need? 26 strength? Can I use it? No, not even close. Not even close. Alright, so if I have 26 strength, I think I need to be at 75%. What am I at right now? I think I need like 2 levels in strength, and then I'll be fine. So, what should I do? Probably go to the dragon, huh? Probably go to the dragon, right? Limgrave Tunnels, weapons, golden seed. Oh, I forgot the one by Fort Height. Dang it. I gotta go get that. Alright. Do I have enough money to level up? Oh, I got plenty. Oh, we're 1 away from the flail. I gotta go that route. Probably straight sword, I think. Then I should probably put my shield back on. Just in case I need it. Here we go, Popeye, Rusty Anchor. Yes, sir. We just got to get enough strength to do that, which we're going to get after we do the dragon. Just got to clear out a little bit of Fort Height. Oh, alright. You just completely whipped. Well, that's your fault. You deserve that. What? I didn't want a guard counter anyway. Nope, not at all. Oh, you don't see me, do you? Ah, crap. Alright, well, that's fine. Wow, who knew guard counters were that effective against this dude? I certainly didn't. Ooh, what'd you give me? Ooh, a shiny shield. Guard counters are so good. I found that out in Night Rain, because I play Executor as my main in Night Rain. And I did not know guard counters were that good until I started playing it. Because I very rarely use them. Ouch. Rats are like the most annoying enemy in this game. My goodness. Excellent. Another one. Maybe we'll do a deathless run with guard counters. It's like my main form of combat. So instead of all this dodging, I'll just make a paladin build. We'll go like strength faith or something. Maybe a tree sentinel build. That'd be pretty cool. Or we can do this with a little bit of parries too. Rats and dogs, evil combination. Yes, sir. Oh, good move, sir. Miss me. Miss me. All right. I don't need the medallion. Kind of useless because I know where I'm going. What else did I need to do after that? I got the physic. Do I have the physic? I think I have the physic. I have the physic. Okay, cool. So that's all done. Update that. highlight to yellow. And then Weeping Peninsula, 3 Sacred Tears. We just got to do those boss fights. And then the Golden Seed map piece. Okay. Oh no, I got to do the dragon. What am I doing? What am I saying? I forgot. I have to do dragon. Dragon important. Important dragon. Lots of levels. No death. Yeah, we'll do that now. You know what? Maybe we'll do a paladin build for this playthrough. I think guard counters with the rusted anchor. I think that'd be pretty tough. I think that'd be pretty tough to beat. And I get to learn a new playstyle, something I never do. Because I feel like I've done pretty much everything. There we go. Thank you. Alright, where's my jumpy things? My jump pads. My jumperoos. Oh, there's no jumperoos. I went the wrong way. I'm done. I went the long way. God dang it. Oh well. That's fine. What the hell was that? I've never seen that before. That was terrifying. Literally never seen that before. That gave me a heart attack. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. I've never seen that before. I'm glad I'm not alone, Sonny. Oh my god. Whew. Thank God I took a dump before I shat my pants. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Glad I took a dump before I started streaming, because I definitely would have been some brown in my pants.
Forgive me.
Like, my God.
To determine if you have... It seems torrent, whereas there is, but I can take gathering.
No. Need those. And away we go. I'm gonna grab these just in case this is the run I get all the way to Melania. Or Caelid. And we gotta go this way. All the way to El Dragon. I should have enough for a level on me, right? Oh yeah, we're good. And I can throw on the flail. I should go get Wild Strikes. I think Wild Strikes might be the one that I need. Alright, time for the long ride. Where's my music from Red Dead Redemption 2 that should be playing? Or Days Gone. Days Gone also has some killer soundtrack. When you're riding around on your motorcycle, when the walkie-talkies aren't going off and the radio. It's actually pretty good. I like that game a lot. That game is an underrated open world game. Alright, I'm not going to forget my map piece this time. Because for some reason I always forget the map piece. You see nothing, little dragon. You're fine. Almost there. Best talismans for the Guts build. Charge Talisman, Alexander's. Shard of Alexander would be two really good ones. The Radagon Scar Seal or Sore Seal, whichever one the better version is. I forget which one. It's located in this fort right here. I am just way under leveled to go get it. And I'm trying to think, what else? Those would be for sure the 3, and then maybe like stamina recovery. Something like that. Or if you wanted to use guard counters, you could throw the guard counter one on as well. That would be my, those would be my picks. If I was going to make a guts build. Okay, let's do that. And here we go. Or maybe if you've got a Savage Lion's Claw that you're going to just spam like nobody's business from the DLC. That might also be one thing you could put on with your, I'm trying to think, what's it called? Oh, what's the talisman? The Rotten Winged Insignia. You have Ritual Sword, Crimson Amber Medallion +1, Carrion, Filigree, Crest, and Claw. That's not bad. That's not a bad build. My way of playing that would be just charge attacks so you stagger absolutely everything right away, and then you just follow up with another charge attack to do massive damage. And then if there's something that doesn't get it knocked out of that stagger, then you'd hit the visceral attack. Because most bosses in the game, you can hit them with at least one charge attack before you do the visceral. Dragons, in most weapons cases, you can do 2. Which is pretty cool. One for damage, one for HP, one for low FP cost, and one for jump attacks. Yeah? Yeah, I mean, that works. It's good for a versatile playstyle. You definitely get a taste of doing everything when you got all those variety talismans on. You're using Lion's Claw Ash. That's a pretty good one. I feel like that's the default Ash of War for guts. I think what would be terrifying to see though is wild strikes with that colossal weapon. I don't know if it'll work. I don't think it does work on colossal weapons, but that'd be freaking terrifying to see somebody just going as you're running through with the sword. Like, oh, that'd be nightmare. That'd be a nightmare fuel. Ooh, we're almost there. Almost there until I get my 75,000. Wild strikes on guts. Damn, Elenia's running. Yeah. That's what I say. You could combine that with her ruin and a couple of tears from the DLC, and you would have an immortal god for a build. You would not be able to die. Alright, so how much strength is it? Is it 29 or 23? I think it's 29. 26. Okay. Never forget when you tried Comet with Terra Magica buff on Morgott. You didn't, or you think you did 35% damage from his health bar with that? Dang. That's awesome. I'm not much of a magic dude, but I respect anybody who can make a build that just deletes bosses, even if without really doing anything. You know what I mean? Like, I like being up in everybody's faces, but so to me, it's fun playing that way, but not everybody plays the way that I do, and that's perfectly fine. I mean, I am playing with a shield. I should be okay. I gotta have enough endurance to use the thing. Which shield's better? Okay, brass shield it is. We got the paladin build set already. Or starting, I should say. Now, We have Weeping Peninsula. We got the 3 Sacred Tears. We have the Avatar fight and the Zamora Warrior fight. Do I have a Stone Sword? I have 3. Excellent. You're not a mage either. You like to try different playstyles if you like a game. Hey, that's fair. I try to come up with different builds with like slight variations of focus. Like if I'm doing a dex build, I want to try to dual wield so I can hit things as fast as possible, as much as possible. Where if I'm using a big bonking weapon like this, I typically try to go for max damage in one hit. That's my goal with that type of playthrough. You're level 84 with 49 vigor and 42 strength, 25 stamina, heavy greatsword, plus 20, and you're gonna increase stamina more in strength, more in vigor at this level. Gonna fight Fire Giant. Well, good luck, dude. Good luck. Did I put my physic? I did not. Well, that sucks. I'll fight this dude, and I'm gonna come back. I want to put my physic on to see how much damage I'm actually gonna do. You tricked me. You troll. Alright. Now we can go back. Oh, you were asking me what you should level more on. I would say a little more stamina. I would go probably stamina with Guts' greatsword. I'm not sure what armor set you got on, if it's like a heavy or a light armor. I would want to see stamina to probably 30. 30 to 35. That way, you have enough to get through at least one full combo, or a charge attack plus one full combo, and then you can still dodge at least once. That's the way I like to play. I like to make sure I can do at least one full combo of attack or a charge attack plus a combo and then dodge. You're carrying Knight set without a helm? Nah, you should be okay at like 30 then, I'd say. But if you were using something like the Knight's Cavalry set or Blythe's armor set, you'd probably want to go closer to like 35, 40. Something like that, because those sets are pretty heavy. Heavy stuff needs a lot more stamina to do things. Yeah, it needs a lot of stamina just to get to medium weight. Wow, I just tanked that. That was awesome. Oh, that wasn't enough for a guard counter. Well, that sucks. Ooh, that was meaty. I like that. It's so weird to me that I'm not dodging. I feel like there's something wrong with me. Not gonna lie. Oh, whiff. Okay. That's alright. We wanted to end it with a guard counter anyway. Well, that was easy. Excellent. Now Zamora Warrior. Let's remember Dark Souls 1 Haver set. With Havel, yeah, you did. I hated that. I hated that you needed to get it all the way up to 99 in order to not fat roll. Oh, that was awful. I mean, it made me laugh because it's really funny, but it also makes sense for, like, lore reasons why it's so heavy. Ooh, I did not level up. I should level up really quick. I did not level up again. I was just going to go fight the boss. What's wrong with me? I definitely should have had coffee this morning. Do I have money? I do have money. Excellent. Alright. Probably health. I have a shield, but this dude will build up frost, so I'm probably going to get hurt a lot. Stamina at 28 with full carrying set, still mid-load. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. Oh, that's right. I did the key already. What am I doing? This isn't Night Rain. Alright, here we go. Gotta hit him with the big bonk. Ow, rude. Oh, okay. Whew! Just barely got it up in time. Giggity. Did not do it there, nope. Whew! What a dodge. I'm a legend. Nice. This paladin build is not bad. Oh! Oh, I should have hit him one more time. What's wrong with me? Wow, he just whipped. What a loser. What? The guard was definitely still up. Oh, wow. He almost killed me. Oh, good thing I got him. Yeah, paladin build. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I like it. Mid-weight was slow in that game, and you need to walk a lot on dark... Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's another gripe that I had with Dark Souls 1. Again, love that game. It's really, really good. But I hate some things about it. And it's literally just because time messed with it. Whiff. Oh, I didn't get my shield up in time. That's cheating. This dude is an angry little elf. I whiffed. That sucks. Blood loss? That's not allowed. Nice, still got him. Take your time, buddy. Take your time. Oh, I thought I was gonna get him. What? Man, this weapon's reach is just a little small. Did I upgrade this thing yet? I don't think I did I? If this is base damage for this thing, holy crap. Like, if this is base damage, I now see why a lot of people use this weapon. That's painful. That's painful. Is it? Oh my god, that was base damage. Holy crap. My goodness. That's so much damage. I did not know that. It's old unbalanced for some stuff, and build options are limited for today, but level design is unmatched. That's a good take. That's an accurate take. That's about where I'm at with that game too. There's not much variety in that game, but like compared to new games, obviously. Because at the time, that was like peak. That was peak, 100%. Not much was better than Dark Souls 1 back then for like melee, magic, or anything like that. Like, the only other game that I can think of is Demon's Souls, but I wasn't into video games as much as I am now when I was a kid. Because, you know, unlike a lot of kids today, I was told you have to go out and touch grass all the time, and not just for, like, once or twice, or 1 or 2 hours. It was like you spend day outside. So that is what I did. My sister and I did a lot of that when I was a kid. Do we mess around with holy yet? I don't think so. I think we just stick with strength. Yeah. This thing is going to be disgusting. This weapon is going to be disgusting. Going through Castle Morn. Oh. Oh my levels. What am I doing? Time for a frontal assault? Yeah, pretty much. It's about where we're at. Alright, we need map piece, and we need the golden seed that I've already missed. Or can I get it this way? Ooh, I can get it this way. Nice. It's no fair that your arrows curve. Can I make it? And nice, I did. Miss me. Like Duke Nukem says, I'm gonna get medieval on your asses. I have not played that game in forever. I heard that the last Duke Nukem game was so bad it ended the franchise. Like, we were talking about games that totally flopped. Isn't that what happened? Like, the game was just so bad that they canceled it? Like, they canceled all future developments for Duke Nukem? Or like the company that owns Duke Nukem closed or something like that? I don't remember. But if it is true, that made me laugh. That makes me laugh. I enjoy that. That's pretty funny. Because I know that was a really good video game franchise in like the 90s and early 2000s. I think their first game, or near the 2010s, I think that was when it just went tits up and did not go very well. Yeah, Duke Nukem Forever. Yeah, well, unfortunately, that is an unfortunate name to have when your game that has forever is no longer with us. Alright. Bonk. Oh, that doesn't kill? That's a bummer. Forever closed? Yeah, no kidding. That's what they gotta include on that title. Forever closed. I didn't level up again. God dang it. What's wrong with me? I used all of my ruins just to not use them. There we go. That's more like it. This weapon is going to just destroy the Misbegotten. Going to absolutely destroy him. I can't wait. Can't wait. Wow, good shot, dude. Did you see that thing fall off the edge? Oh, that was awesome. That was so good. He flew from like right there on the corner and just fell to his death. Oh, that was amazing. You can't plan that. That was awesome. Oh, that was amazing. Can we see him from down here? He's probably like right below. Oh yeah, he's in the bush. Can you see him? That's awesome. That's so funny. That's so funny. On his trash, it had some cool bro stuff. Like public bathrooms, you can pick pieces of poop through. That's awesome. That's amazing. That is hilarious. I love that they put that in the game. You saw that? Good. I'm glad I'm not the only one who got to live through that. That was amazing. That was so good. I love when video games do that stuff. Where enemies just fall to their death for no reason. It's so good. I mean, that dude had a reason. He had wings and they just stopped working. Which makes it even better. Bro said nope, 100%. Yup, that is exactly what happened. Alright, let's level up before I die like an idiot. Or wait, how many stones do I have? Only 3. I don't think that's going to be enough. What am I at? +5? +4. Okay. Saw a glimpse of it under your cam. Bro said, nope, I'm done. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I forgot my stupid face was in the way. Dang it. If only there was a way for me to be transparent. You know, like when stuff that's important goes right over that spot, I disappear. If only there was a way for that to happen. Oh well. Alright. Time for a sketchy part where I hopefully won't default to my death. Beauty. And then this is door. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I wish Castle Morn was bigger. Like I wish it had like the Stormveil vibes. Where there's just so much in that and you can explore every inch of the actual castle. Where this one, it's built basically like a mountain and we're barely on any of it. It's a bummer. They probably had plans to throw like the DLC or another DLC here as like a potential option. Just because like the burial ground behind in this arena, like it makes sense to have something there, but oh well. I don't know what it would be. Maybe it was like planned DLC for pre-Elden Ring or pre-Shattering. Who knows? I didn't level up again. God dang it. Oh well, that's fine. Ooh, got him out of the air, but he got me. He's being uber aggressive. That's not good. Nice. Big bonk. Whoops. That hurts. Oh! Got him out of the air. Let's go! That was awesome. That was so cool. Hell yeah. I'll take it. That was so cool. I get it. I get it. I get it. Those people that use the rusted anchor. I see it now. I see it. My glasses are on. I'm not blind to your ways anymore. Alright, so after that, let me see if there's anything I'm missing. Ooh, Yura's questline. Let's do that. Alright, I think this is the fastest way to get there. Alright, hopefully what's his name doesn't just make this really cool build I got going on absolutely useless. And just wipes the floor with me with bleed. I hope that doesn't happen. It might though. Every once in a while he just wrecks me. Alright, come here, you wee man. Bonk. Bonk. Bonk.
If it isn't Nereus,
Oh, what?
the end is nigh. For you and your cessblood.
This dude is just a roly-poly. Oh no. That was the wrong choice by me. Are you gonna help? Ah, hey, he might. Oh, holy crap. Yura, do something. Thank you. Holy crap. I told you this might be it. My god. Whew. 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 Never a doubt. Never a doubt. I wasn't, nope, never a doubt. I handled that like a champ. Definitely didn't fail, almost. Laziest Ronin ever, 100%. I think it's because I didn't bribe him. I was supposed to kill the dragon, and I haven't.
Just joining the fray. Well, I'm Yura tarnished. You stay the path. Just remember, don't let your one stay clear. And it's just so. Stay clear of.
Alright, that's that. Let's go Stormveil. I gotta get my revenge on that tree spirit. We gotta get smithing stones. 2s and 3s, and then the jump talisman. And I gotta get wild strikes. I think wild strikes would work better than ground slam. I should see how many 2s I have. Because I might be able to upgrade one more time. Before I fight Margit. 4 and... Yep. Let's do it. Are there 6 2s in the castle? I think there are.
Well, I took you for no matter.
There's gotta be, right? I've never actually upgraded the shield. Does it do anything other than damage? Literally just damage. Okay. Oh, Ash of War.
Back all no matter.
Wild Strikes. Heavy. Now we're looking dangerous. Alright. Yes, that's what I wanted. Time for Margit. What time is it? I got 40 minutes left. Alright, let's do this. Let's get it first shot. First try. Never a doubt. I got a buff. Oh! Give me it. Yes, please. That's so much damage. That's so much damage.
Warrior blood must.
I love how I just tanked that. Hey! You don't get to do that. That's rude. Okay, all of your follow-ups are just cheating. Whew! Just got there. Oh, just healed in time. Your dagger. So rude. Alright, let's heal. Man, only one visceral so far. That's alright. That's alright. You never found Delos at the end of his quest line in the Village of Jars. Not sure what you missed. So you need to talk to him in Liurnia, in Academy Gate Town. And then you have to run into him again in Volcano Manor. And then once he leaves Volcano Manor, he goes to the Village of Jars. So it's most likely one of those things. That'd be my guess. My first playthrough, I did not do any of his quest line. Like, I saw him right away and I never found him. And on my walkthrough video, I don't know what I missed either, because I thought I did everything exactly the same between the two playthroughs. But in one playthrough, my prep, which is of course not recorded, that's where I got his ending of the quest line, and then on the walkthrough, obviously I didn't, and I was so confused as to why. I'm like, I did everything right. What's wrong? What did I mess up? I don't understand. So, but oh well. It's alright. It worked out. His quest line isn't super important. Like, you don't get anything incredibly important. It's just kind of unique. Like a unique helmet or a mask that you can wear. Alright, let's see how this guard counter stuff works against birds. Oh, I love it. That's excellent. That's so satisfying. That's so satisfying. Bonk. What doing? The tracking on the guard counters is pretty good with this weapon. I like it. Well, that works. Oh, that's cheating. You can't gang up on me. Oh, I missed. Expound how you didn't hit my shield. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Huh, I wonder why I missed once. Alright, there's the 3 that we can keep going. I was worried he was gonna push me off the edge there for a second. I think I'll have to look up where I can get a good shield from, because I don't ever use shields. Like one that has really high affinity negation. So like Holy, Frost, Bleed. Beauty. Yeah, I think that would definitely help with this build in terms of staying alive. Was that all of them? Nice. Woo! Woo-hoo! So close. I felt that on my butthole hairs. Ew, I shouldn't have said that. Gross. 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 My character's butthole hairs. I'm assuming he's got it. He's a hairy dude. Right? Am I hairy? I am hairless. I'm a hairless dude. Well, that sucks. That joke didn't land. Well, that's alright. That's alright. Can't win them all. I have a shield too, buddy. Beauty. That was awesome. Alright, let's grab the guard counters. Now we're probably going to be doing some serious work, right? So 45. Ooh, that does even better guard boost. Huh, okay. Alright, let's go find Godric? Yeah, Godric. I always get Godric and Godfrey confused. I think it's because I'm dyslexic and their names are almost the same. It's gotta be that. It's definitely not because I'm dumb. Definitely not. I went to school once for a little bit. I learned a thing or two. I don't think I'm dumb all the time. A lot of the time. Not all the time. Alright. I don't think I have any 2s right now, do I? Yeah, 0 2s, so I have to get this one. Which means more birds. Oh, that works. Beauty. Not much fantasy on this game for names. Margit, Morgott, Godric, Godfrey. I mean, that's true. That's true. But you do get a couple of really badass names like the Lord of Blood and Blade of Mikola. Like, if I ever create a game, I would want a title as cool as those two. You got some creative names, though, for random bosses. But I love that. I love when they just chuck it to the abyss. It's so good. Like, you got Theodorix, I think Theodorix for the magma worm. Yeah, the bosses are on point. Or, what's another one? Fortisax, Placidusax, Landsax. Very unique names. Definitely strike fear in all of the Tarnished. And Malekith. Yeah, Dragon Lord Placidusax is a great name. Like, that's... If we were just going, like, a tier list of names, that's probably one of the few names in S tier for me. Like, Moog, Lord of Blood, is probably my favorite name in the game. Melania of Mikola is probably the next best for me. And then, probably Dragon Lord Placidusax after that. Or Bale the Dread. Oh, that's a good name too. Star Scourge Radon. Oh, that's a good one. General Radon. Oh, I missed it. Well, not strong enough to one-shot yet, dang it. What in the world? Why am I locking onto this one? Slave Knight Gale, Dark Eater Medir. Oh, 100%. Those are amazing names. The Abyss Watchers was probably my favorite name from Dark Souls 3. What's Artorias' boss name? I don't remember. Oh, I don't have another slot for that yet. Dang it. We'll have to apply that later. The judge? No, not him. Like Artorias, the knight, Knight Artorias from Dark Souls 1 in the DLC. He's one of Gwyn's 4 generals, or 4 knights, I should say. So he's like the one that's in the same boat as Ornstein and Snow in terms of rank. And I forget what the other one is. There's another one. It's a lady. She's in the DLC too. God, I can't remember his name. It's gonna bother me. What's his full title? I want to say it's like the Abyssal Knight Artorias or something like that. I cannot remember. Oh, it's gonna bother me. I gotta look it up. I gotta go. Artorias. Knight Artorias the Abyss Walker. That is a badass name. That is a badass name. Knight Artorias the Abyss Walker. That is a sick name. That's cool. That's a cool name. Gotta respect it. Gotta respect it, for sure. 200 off. Do I have money? I do have money. Alright, time for my revenge. Or almost time, I should say. Almost time for my revenge. We gotta go get my stuff. I don't want to fight the birds. I gotta fight the birds. There's a smithing stone too over here. And I gotta have the troll get the stone. Dang it. Oh, hello. Alright. We traded blows. That wasn't too bad. I need to just prevent myself from dying. That's alright. I can tank it. Alright, we survived. Let's go kill Sleeping Beauty right here. And then grab my smithing stone too, and away we go. Bonk. Alright, golden seed, smithing stone 2, and then we gotta go back for the other smithing stone 2. How many is that now? 4? 3. Dang it. Hopefully there's 3 in the thing, so I don't have to worry about finding another one. I love that. I love watching them get stomped. It's just pure family entertainment. No, that's not the line from Talladega Nights. What is it? Or not, no, Zombieland. That's what it's from. Oh, it's gonna bother me. It's one of my favorite movies. Oh God, is it just good entertainment for the whole family? No, I don't think so. There's something else. There's something missing, and it's bothering me. I'm gonna have to watch the movie tonight and figure it out. Oh, I shouldn't be doing this yet. Oh well. We're doing it live, baby. Ow. Miss me. Miss me. Run away! Well, that was fun. Twinkie Research, yep. Twinkie Research, that's a good name for it. I haven't had a Twinkie in forever. I don't even remember what they taste like, I'm gonna be honest. I was more of a Swiss roll guy myself. The Swiss rolls were what made me very fat and happy. Alright, I think once we get this done, I'm probably going to end the stream early because the girlfriends are going to be home at that time. And we're probably going to do a couple things and run around for some stuff. Why do you always struggle with Fire Giant's second phase? Need to time your hits? Yeah, especially with a colossal weapon like that, you got to be very patient. If you're over aggressive, you run out of stamina too fast and you get squashed real bad. Not sure where you can find it? Find what? Zombieland or Twinkies? Oh, you've never eaten one. I see it now. My fault. My fault. I missed that message. Yeah, you're in Italy, which has way higher food standards, so I doubt you'd be able to find one in Italy. There's a reason Italians are very rarely fat. It's because they don't eat all the gross processed foods that taste so delicious in America. Alright, we're finally back where we started the stream. Alright, I think I have enough to level up my weapon one more time. So we'll do that once I get my revenge. Almost one hit. Rude. Excellent. Man, who knew shields protected you from damage? I thought they just weighed you down. But I am really liking the guard counter mechanic. I've never played with actually using guard counters until I started playing Night Ring. Oh, I didn't get my guard up in time. What? Why is my shield? Why is my shield out? Did you see me two-handing it? Like an idiot? I don't even know why I did that. That was amazing. Oh, you didn't want to do your grabbies? Okay. Oh, well, that's a little early for that, but okay. I guess I'll allow it. Now are you grabbing? No? No grabbing? Okay. You can't cheat and go in the wall. That's cheating. This game just never plays fair. Ow! I thought I was gonna be safe. Oh, no second headbang. Oh, he moved. What a cheater. This dude's cheating. What? Oh, cheating. Way too much. Oh, that's fair. I deserve that one. No death. Oh, barely got the guard up. I was about to get rocked. I deserve that one. I got greedy. Alright, revenge is done. Whew. Sweet, sweet revenge. Alright, let's go back to secluded cell. Is there anything else I needed? Oh, my route's not up. I got Smithing Stone 2, Smithing Stone 3. How many do I have? Ooh, I think that's enough. No, I'm one off. I need one more Smithing Stone 2. Is there anywhere else that I can think of to find one really quick? Yes. Yes, there is. It is right over here. I was hoping I wouldn't have to go get this one, but that's fine. Because it takes me right by a rune bear, and those things terrify me. Still to this day. That's a lot of wolves. Did you see that wolf just slide across the middle of the screen? That was weird. That was so weird. He just, like, facing the same direction as me, just yeet right over. That was so weird. Alright, let's level up. And then we're gonna go mess up what's his nuts, and then we'll be done.
Well, I took you no matter it. Lay out your arm.
Oh wow, I only needed 6. What the heck? I didn't need to go get that last one. Dang it. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't do anything to defense. That's weird. Why would I want to upgrade a shield then? I don't need any of that stuff. What's this? Storing energy in the shield, temporarily hardening it to deflect greater blows. Ooh, that's not bad though. That's not bad. That's not bad. I like that. For the paladin build, that reinforcement would be nice. Alright, anything else I need to do, like a golden seed? Yeah, that's what I thought. Alrighty, let's do this. Alright, let's watch it.
Mighty dragon, thou art a true-born heir. Lend me thy strength, O kindred. Deliver me unto greater heights. Well. The lowly tarnished. Plain as a lord.
I wonder why he thought adding all of those arms would make him strong.
I command thee,
Especially since he only uses a few
Lord
weapons.
of all that is golden.
Like he's got 2 axes. Why not more weapons on the other arms? You know what I mean? He's just being cocky. He's the cocky king. Yeah, that's true. It's not bad damage. Ooh, I got greedy. I'm just getting worked. Nice. Nice. That was awesome. That was a lot of extra damage.
Truest of dragons. Lend me thy strength.
God, the voice acting is so good. So cool. So cool. Oh! 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 I was not expecting that. That was awesome. That was sick. What a way to end it. Holy crap.
To our home, bathed in
What a way to end the stream. That was sick. That was so cool. He got demolished. That was great. I thoroughly enjoyed that. That was awesome. Oh, that was so awesome. Oh. Yeah, tough second phase. Very tough. Very hard. So challenging. Yeah, I want to go to 30 health. And then I gotta buy my actual shield for the paladin run.
Oh, he got what I tell you though. He had.
Alright, there we are. Alright, let's move into Liurnia. And we'll end the stream there, I think. God, what a fun fight. I know he's the first demigod, so he's not going to be super hard, but what a fun fight. I enjoy that. I enjoy that fight a lot. Decent skill check for new players, for sure. Do I get a good view, or do I get clouds? And rain, and terrible wind weather. Yay! Beautiful! Excellent. God, From Software knows how to present their games. And I love that you can see Lane Dell up there. And then you can see the Mountaintop of Giants. I mean, it's kind of tricky and tough in the sunlight, but yeah. Then you can see all the Divine Towers, or a lot of them. Oh, love this game. So good. So good. So good. Alright, fellas. I think we're going to end it there. Thank you all for joining me on another Deathless Run attempt. We are nearly making some progress. We got through all of Limgrave and the Weeping Peninsula. Stormveil Castle is done. Now we are on to Liurnia of the Lakes, which I think we're probably going to get through right away. I don't think I'm going to struggle with this paladin at all. I think what's going to get me dead in this next section of the game is gravity. I think that's what's going to kill me. I don't think anything else is going to kill me. I think my tank is going to be pretty good. It's going to be pretty good. It's going to take a while. But stay tuned for that next week. And just as a reminder, I said it earlier in the stream, most likely starting June, first weekend in June, I will be streaming on Saturdays and Sundays. Haven't decided what I'm going to do yet on the Sundays, but for Saturdays for sure, streaming more Elden Ring Deathless Run till I do get that Deathless victory. And then after that, we're going to be moving, and then Sundays, I'm thinking either Night Rain or we play any of the other From Software games, from Armored Core to Sekiro, Bloodborne, any of the Dark Souls series, Demon Souls Remake. Whatever I can get my hands on, I am fine with playing. And honestly, I might leave it up to you guys at that point. We'll see. We'll see. But I'll see you guys. Thanks again for joining me, Sonny and Fabio. You guys are awesome, and I hope you have a fabulous weekend. I will see you all next week with more